Katonda mu lutalo. So yebuuza, where are my parents? Could they be there? Are they long gone? Did they have any family that I can attach to? Nange manye nti ninako jenzirukira in case of anything. Good morning, Lydia.
Good morning,
How
Farida.
are you?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Nze kati mbalanga sister. Okunyeyo yomu.
Amen.
Omanyi Oluganda?
Yeah.
Oh? Okay, ovaawa.
Like where I stay?
No.
Now?
Gye bakuzaala.
I don't Luweero.
You don't know your origin?
Bangamba Luweero. Yeah. But I don't know the real place. Yeah.
Omanyi gye wakulira bakulondoyina bbanga ki?
Bangamba banola when I was like 4 or 5 years. That is in the war, during the war. I was about 4 or 5 years. That's what they told me. Yeah. So nebantwala Embale. Embale, yeah.
Baali nabo badduka lutalo?
No, omuntu eyantwala yali musirikale w'Obote.
Yasanga ka baby kali awo kaze?
I don't know, Farida. I don't know.
Yakunyumiza?
No, because bwe yantuuse Embale yantwala direct ewa jjajjawe mu kyalo. So they thought ndi muwala we.
Ete yabagamba nti omwana nonze mulonda?
Actually, batugamba wetu. Then oli yaliko mukuluko like 8 years.
You were two nga muli ba siblings oba yasanga mwana naye mulala?
Ndowooza yasanga mulala. But they say wetu. Yeah. So n'atuleka wa jjajjawe. He went back. I don't know where over to fight. Because we're still in the war. Yeah, in 84.
Okay.
Yeah.
4, 5. Could you have had any slight idea or knowledge? Olina kyojjukira ku bazadde bo nti oba nalaba omukyala gwe nasooka okubeera naye before she disappeared from my life?
No.
Tolina any memory?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so bwe yatutuuseeyo, bwe yatulekera jjajjawe, they came to Nonti, but the judge who was unable to look after us, actually for me ngatera kugenda nange like in bars. So they were so concerned.
Who?
The people around. Nebagamba the auntie to that guy. Nebamugamba yo omutabani wa yalese omwana abana. But one is so young. That your mom, Jaja wawoli omwami atambula naye nnyo mu. Yeah. So,
yali atunda yali alina akabaalo oba yali yegeze kwenywera?
Agenda kwenywera. So they were concerned ne banzijayo ne bantwala mu town ewoyo wa auntie w'omwami. So what happened? Nembeerayo a short time. Yeah. Then I don't know what happened. I think the war was still again there. That's what I was told. Nebansijo again. She took me to another village where she was married. Yeah, near town though. So Nandekeyo, she was married there. Nenga akolera mu town. Not while married. There was another wife, another omukyala omulala. Yeah. So what happened? Omukyala mpisa bulungi again. Amanyi ndi muwala wo.
Olungo okyalina kali akaana akato akalala?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know where they took her. I've never heard about her again. Yeah. So nebereyo in that village or where this aunt of mine, I call her aunt, where yali yafumbirwa, right? So nemberayo again sister we or no aunt nagamba they had a friend who was married to a German. He was a director of an orphanage home called Salem Brotherhood. Yeah, and nebogerako naye ne bamugamba omwana ono oyo sister wa aunt nayogera n'oli omukyala gwe bayita, I'm going to call her mama. Yeah. So nayogera ne mama namugamba omwana is suffering badde nkusaba omugyeyo omutwale mu orphanage home. So they took me, they arranged, ne bankomyawo mu town. I saw some two ladies, a white and a black.
Ebyo na byaliwo mu mwaka ogwasooka.
Yeah. So ne bantwala mu orphanage home. So in the orphanage home, I was there for 3 years. Waliwo system, those abana bali bangi because of entalo. So what they did, nga bakuwa 3 years in the orphanage home. After 3 years, nga bakuyambira outside if you have relatives. Now I didn't have a relative and they didn't want to take me back. Geneva. Ewoli auntie. So nebagamba ono mama nagamba ina sister we teyazaala kama adoptingira omwana who was me. She worked on the papers. Then
around 8 years.
I'd not even started. I'd started school there because I started school more orphanage home. Yeah, so I got a new family again. I got my new mom. Teyazaala naye what mama did yatuleeta n'abaana be ababe bazaalayo n'atuleeta mu town ewa mami wange kati omupya. So ne tubeera ne tusoma n'abaana abalala. Yeah, but unfortunately Sarah naye with that mom of mine, that's 91. Nafa. Yeah, nafa. Like 1 year. I'd now ngakati ntusenga mu P6 nafa. So when she passed on, of course when she was on the again anat na gamba sister we, please take over my daughter. I went back to the orphanage home because that's where they used to live, but at the director's place now. So I started living with them again. But now mama was overwhelmed, like abana bangi waka. So what she did, not take on boarding. Yeah. Yeah, St. Kelea and Amengo. Yeah. So natubeerayo me with another one brother we're almost age mates, same class, and yeah. But
oli uncle eyakulondo musirikale tewadda mulabako?
Naddamu mulabako street because nali nsomera ku North Road. Nali mpitawo nantunula, I saw somebody overlooking at me and he called my name. Erinnya lye yajja nalyo yampitanga Grace. He looked at me and then he's like, Grace? I'm like, but that's not my name anymore.
Who changed your name?
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I don't know.
At 5 years, a child knows their name.
I don't know. Maybe I forgot everything.
Maybe,
but waitanga ku mirambo, that I don't know. I just lost the memory. Yeah. So Yampita Grace, maybe that was my name. I don't know. So but Yampita name tuna nangamba, hey, I'm your dad. I'm like, which dad? I don't know you. Muzea kuleta, I left you to judge us my what? I'm like, okay. That was when I was in P5. So netubeere na Mengo my body after naye ng'omwana gwe mbeera naye bamubuuza, how come you guys are dark, like you're dark like auntie, our parents yali muzungu
German
and omuddugavu, so they expected us to be half castes. But then the other sister of mine was like, no, this one bamulonda. Yeah, that was bad for me.
So before that, wali tochimanyi gwali omanyi oli yafa yali mami wenyini?
Byonna nali mbitegedde that because nali mu orphanage, ngamanyi mu orphanage home mubamu abaana abatalina parents. Yeah, but that hit me too much when she said, when she kept saying oyo bamulonda, but for me the mom. Senga wange. So we were on holidays in P7. I went and told Mama and said, next time we go to school, take me to another school. Yeah, because vajja ne bambuuza batugamba gwe bakulonda one. That disturbed me, so I went back. Nengamba Mama, Mama. Then I even asked her, I want to know my parents. She told me, Lydia, you know what? Just hold on. Well, Mazepi 7, but Malako senior 4. We shall look for your parents. So I waited. Net summer, senior 4, net holiday senior 4, and I went back to her. That holiday, that was 97. Nemugamba Mama, chiri chewansuubiza. Yeah. Nagamba, okay, but where do I start from? Nemugamba, okay. Nemugamba, Mama, you know what? Omwami oli eyandeta. Where is he? Let's get him to college. Tumubuuze we yanzija. Mama was like, okay. Nagenda mu kyalo, I don't know where. Nagenda okulaba amuleezi. So bwe yamuleeta nabeera nga amubuuza. First of all, yasooka amubuuza abaana be wajja eriweero. Baani babo nno wabajjayo wayi. Nagamba nze nalina emu yange, like when they grow up, I'll get dowry. That was his point. Because Tainaban, I think, no, atabalina. So nagamba ajja kufuna. So Mama nakosa that. Nagamba kati, you know what? Lydia akuze, ali kunsumbuwa, atandisa abasajja. I think, but wamujjawa, ngayagala mujjamu ebigambo. So nambuulirawo Simanyi kapeeka ng'abuzaabuza ebifo tebikwatagana. Simanyi wala yali abuzaabuza like
oba naye yayitajjukira tamanyi watandikira akana yakasanga okaka
nasitula. So what Mama did,
katsoke tumulamu katana.
Okay,
we come back to tandikirawo tukyagenda maaso. Lydia anyumya emboozi ye ey'okunoonya bazadde be bennyini abamuzaala for all these years to come out about. Okay, thank you so much for keeping it MwasuzeMutya. Tukyagenda maaso n'emboozi ya Lydia tutuuse atandise okufuuka inquisitive ng'omwana nvaawa. Erya Lydia baalikuwa kayate liri eddala ani yalisalawo bani yalikuwa?
The Kalijirwa one? No, eryo nakalifuna nga nfunye my parents.
You got your parents? Biwanve?
Biwanve, yeah.
Bale nga wafumbirwa omwami n'akuwa eryo?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wali wonna wali Lydia? Watula P7, I'm sure.
I was Grace for some few years. When I took an orphanage, netugenda tusoma omugigi. Twasomanga mulundi gumu fena bakatuliki, you know. So bwe batuuka father n'agamba ono omuto tuganye. We cannot tetsamuzaako ki omukono. So I went back crying so much because omugigi twasomeranga mwaka mulamba. So I got so nenyiganya, went to Mama nemugamba banganye okola okusibwako omukono. So nagamba don't worry, you know, tugenda okubatiza because you even don't know if that's your name. So Mama arranged never tubatiza. Now I became a Protestant again. Yeah, because tebamanyi if I'm a Catholic or a Protestant. So
bali bakuganira kyokusako omukono.
I was young. Baina age, aba Catholic baina age abana gye basibwako emikono. So nagana father nagana. Then that's when they baptized me, Lydia. Meanwhile, I'm called Nambozo Lydia. They gave me their name. Yeah. So netandika ne Nambozo Lydia. Tubadde
nga babuuza babuuza
omusirikale yeah n'atunyonyola. So the next day mama naga Lydia we got a social worker or Salem and yeah net driving her to Luweero. When you got to Luweero we got a probation officer Luweero to take us around to those villages ze yali ayogedde nga tezikwatagana, you know, there's Kapeka, then I don't know where sabiteeka na mind because yali abigambye mama nze banvuga buvuzi ne batwala. So but
kati nga bakutambuza ku kyalo balawo waliyo omuntu amanyi omwana
otuuka mu center, twatukanga mu center ne tuvaamu ne boogera ne bagamba oyize family gye mumanyi eyabulwa ku mwana in the 84 yeah. Nga bagamba gundi nga we go to that family oliaga nze wange namufuna naye mugezeeko wa gundi like that the whole day. So it tortured me as a kid ng'omwana that time because I looked like because abantu bavangayo to look at me like nafana na family going the other families like that
family negana
yeah. So budde nebo ziba netuddayo we were slept in Wabulenzi. Then the following day went back to Mbale. When we got to Mbale, mama came to know that this guy came back home because yali bwe yamujja mu kyalo yamuteeka niye kumpi agira abeerawo as waitress mama
bwe yajja ani mu kyalo
omusirikale. So bwe twaddayo mama ne bamugamba gaye yazzeeko Musalem n'agamba bano bali luddawa
olwonga ajjukidde wayinza okuba another clue
yeah maybe. So bwe bamugamba bagenze Luwe n'agamba anyway me I like them nze nabalimba but anyway balina sente kabonone. That was the statement he said mbu mama yali ayogera bwati. So mama was like mama got pissed of course n'agamba baawe omuzungu yagamba ntayagala kubyemixinga because for yakirabanga kirala like alabanga kidnap. So nagano mwe take over. So mama naga ngenda musiba natuvuga natwala Mbale ku CPS. So bwe yatuukeeyo n'alaba one of the OCs na OC namugamba it will not make sense omusiba because bwe tunaamusiba will not get
any clues.
Yeah. So what we do we are going to do drama. Ogambye yali ayagala ki dowry. Now we are going to act. Tugenda ku actinga
tufunye omwami agenda kuwadara.
Yeah. So at this time ani also yali agenda okubeera my husband. So also,
you're in senior for vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
97. So they organize a day.
Kati ye yali tamanyi osi.
No.
Anyway, osi bote bawasa.
So osi nagamba I'll be coming with my wife. He was married. He was a Munyankole. Tamanyi Luganda bulungi which so he used that. So we organized for
your worker.
Kuchala. No, it was drama. So nawabawo kuchala. But okwafa kw'abazungu kuba kw'abantu batini like him became my father now. That
the muzungu.
No, the musirikale omuzungu did not appear anywhere
because katono yetaata alinze dawari y'omwana
najja ne two guys and those are his brothers. Yabafuna najja nabo. So my husband to be OC
bali baganda beddala oba naye yali dramatic n'aleetawo baleeta kiggwe
yaleeta bulesi ba mama actually basaidi ya mama ate beyajjako nabo naye nabo nga tebamanyi
anti babaganda because mama is his sister.
No, this mama Mzungu is not related to this omusirikale. Omusirikale related ne aunt gwe nasoso gamba nti aunt. Then
yakutwale woli mami yafa.
So ye yafunako abantu babiri because they speak same language Olugisu. So nagamba je agenda kwa omuwala agenda kuwasa, right? Agenda kufumbirwa. So bajje balabe the husband and all that. So we made lunch. Nebalya osine mukyala we. That was a sister mu drama. So we twamala from home in the orphanage home there's a place casino abazungu mwe batula and all that. So bamutwala eyo meeting we yalina okubeera. Nasooka of course ne banywamukko to make him calm down and yeah. So ayogere. So the OC starts n'oluganda lwolutali ngagamba muzeeyi mukadde ekindese tetwalinawo omwogereza yeah. So ekindese wano I've come to ask her hand in marriage for Lydia but my dad has refused. Ne babuuza why? Lydia told me mukadde you're not the mom and Sebo you're not the dad. Omwami yatabuka ngalaba ebintu bigenda kolaki tagenda kufuna bintu so natabuka nyonyo ne bamukaminga down ne bagamba my husband to be nagamba no ekintu kiri simple just tell us Lydia omwamujja because in my culture my father has refused really agamba you can't tasa kuwasa omukyala
gwatamanyi java
so nagamba so muzeeyi my dad natabuka nagamba no your mother has just passed on ndoza ali mukyala we nemugamba but now my mother how kati nga oli mama anyigirako eriso nze nga nteekamu nze nga bifuula bya ddala ate it was supposed to be drama so osinagamba you know what it is okay kye tuba tukola bwe tufuna family ya Lydia tugenda bajja kuwa ente because ndaba naye andabikira ngo she's our tribe man she doesn't look Mugisu. I'm sure her parents balina ente. So he came down then he said newaffe when we agree on the amount of cows zemwagala you also get, so imagine you're getting double. So imagine he's getting a lot of cows, I think. So drama negenda nayomba bichi drama negwa naye ngakiriza nenga ngamba Lydia oli kuva mu life enungi I'm going to take in the bush nakujja mu nsiko. I told him it's fine. I just want to know in square where is that in square. Yeah. Nagamba nabeera kwecho for some time. Anyway, drama negwa. Naye my husband to be nagamba, of course teyagamba nti wa police. Yagamba akola mu banka, he's busy, the manager, you know, he won't be able to come with us if we are to go. So nagamba fine, ngenda kufuna my brother mule yajogenda namwe. Yeah. So they organized. Mama yali abikola mangu. So now I tell like a day again netugenda Eriwero.
Muri yolo ne nomusirikale.
Tulina omusirikale with another person to represent my husband's brother. Then a social worker, of course, nange. This time mama teyajja. Yagamba kansigale. So natuka Kawempe. They said let's have lunch in Kawempe. But I asked him, are you sure where we are going? Do you know the place? Do you know the home? Like said Bananga, no. Gamba okay. Netumala lunch where is near netugenda. But we're supposed to be to okulaba the other probation officer. Yeah. But being a weekend, the time I went nalinda byewe. So I would remember netwagenda ku offices. When we got there, omwami ne bamugamba nayogera ne probation officer probation officer namugamba kakati muzee tutandikiddewa. Auntie, you know the place, so we just go. Where? Which village is that? The guy said, me, I don't know the place. Not where Ghana again. So stopping and quick went and manage tulaga. So I don't know the place and I don't know. Those guys were bitter. They said never some agamba, I don't know. Mzee tugenda kutira eno nga bamwatanga abantu naffe tugenda kutira eno tukuleka eno because you're little buzaabuza. So he went aside and he was putting on a jacket. Najaya kapapula kaliko amanya 5 names. So natandika okusomera probation officer. Namugamba, I have these names. Maybe if there's one of any of these guys, they can help me up. Yeah, they can help me to find a place. I don't remember the place.
Agamanya gaali gaaki basirikale banne.
Kyaka basirikale banne naye ekirungi the probation officer yali abamanyi. So you'd say gundi ne gundi ngagamba oyo nga yakafa. Then second, third, oyo yaddayo Mbale. Then omulala the last name nagamba okay. That one mmanyi naye yavaamu mu town, mu Luweero town. Ali like 5 kilometers from here. If you have time, you can pass there. Of course, we had time kyekyaali kitutute. Yeah, so we drive there. Nga tusangayo muzeeyo oyo. Muzeeyi n'asanyukira nnyo muzeeyi ono. Nga beemanyi mutabani biki long time.
Muzeeyi ki? Taata oba probation officer?
Bwe twagenda okulaba the last name. Oli omwami yasanyukira ono omusirikale. Of course yali amanyi probation officer. Naye n'asanyukira nnyo ono. Taata wange. N'amusanyukira nnyo. Never be cutting her short because of time. Namugamba muzee ekituleese. Ekituleese omwami ono waliwo abaana biki ne babiyita. Nagamba yeah, that is true. Omwami ono yandeetera abaana abo ababiri n'abandekera wano for 2 weeks n'addayo okulwana. Ne abaana abo omu yaliko omukulu omulala nga muto. So but after 2 weeks najja n'abatwala. Simanyi naye yagamba bagenda Mbale. Yeah, so Mzee nanyigamu awo nagamba, but really, can't you remember where I got these children before you brought them to me? Wabajjawa. The guy was like, I don't know. Nagamba Mzee namugamba, okay, fine, but there's somebody used to move with a lady, and normally abakyala babeera ne memory ey'amaanyi. So I think we should use that lady. Maybe asobola okola ki okujjukira oba wamulaga ku baana simanyi. Then omuzee n'atuwa mutabani we
atwale
omukyalo oyo. It was May 97, yeah. So it was Eid day. Omukyalo oyo teyali waka, yali avuddewo ko agenze kunywamukko. Bwetuuka yatuwa mutabani we atwale, she's called Nalongo. Bamuyita Nalongo, atwale wa Nalongo, ya. So wetuuka Nalongo taliyo, ng'agamba waliwa, I don't know, somewhere there. Yoli omwami yali amanyiiwo. So netugenda, netusigala a bit far, omulenzi n'agenda ayite Nalongo mwe baali banywera. So Nalongo bwe yajja, ono omwami n'amujjukira. Ngolaba smile biki, ne Nalongo nga yeekaza, ate alaba abantu bangi alowooza oba bagenda kyekigenda maaso. So Nalongo ne bamubuuza, do you know this guy? I go, no, I don't know him. And he said, well, do you know her? Yeah, I remember her. I remember her very well. Nalongo, omujjukira no. In the process, we are not tetuli bacham tetuli basirikale you think tugenda kukwata or something ekitulese wano ABCD omwana no bichi I don't know anything. So what happened in the process nga bakyabuuza Nalongo ne bayita this boy eyatuteyo ne bamuyita back to explain what is happening. So n'ayogera oyo omwala ali awo anoonya bazadde be kyova muzeeyi angambye tujje tubuze ku Nalongo and all that. So the person who was telling the local Warajim nagamba I know a family which lost but I don't remember sijjukira oba baafuna mwana oba I don't know but najja gye tuli. So nagamba I know a family actually if she's the one the uncle is just near here. My uncle yalina edduuka mu park. So that's where twatambula now because we had parked near netambula. Now the person who is taking us yalina zaala wa my uncle mulala. So of course my uncle ne bwamulaba bwalaba nazaala waabwe it's like oba what is this ng'abantu bangi oba bali tebanamalayo dawari bulungi it's like oba bandeetedde kunkwata because yali omusikaya. So namuteeka ku bbali namugamba omuwala oyo sister we yafuna omwana we nagamba tafunanga nagamba that oyo omuwala anoonya bazadde be do you think she's the one? Ne bajja gye tuli so ne bamu probation officer of course nayogera naye namu updating what kye tuliko. So nagamba I cannot tell. For me I cannot tell because my sister nakoma kulaba omwana nga muto so now I cannot tell but if she's the one the mom my sister is there like his sister Jali we can go netumulaba but all the things are happening in one day. So netuvuga Lutuula it's called Lutuula we twamusanga yewaabwe ewaba mama Imam. So we tutuuka eyo she wasn't there ng'agenze kunona emmere mu nnimiro. So brother nagenda namunona namuleeta she sat and they interviewed her. What happened? Well, you lost omwana yabula ddi? Namugamba mweteefo nze nali navaayo okko ewaka nga nzize n'ewaffe nemuleka with a brother they were two ne grandparents be abadadi waabwe. So nze nali eno olutalo bwe lwatabuka nali nkyali ewaffe so nagenda okuddayo ng'omwana yabula netugezaako okunoonya story ye gyagamba babasanga ina bwe baali bekwesi babeeranga kigroup so ne babakwata ne bagamba bano bayeekera ne babapandisa gaali paka wa ekakooge so mbu muzeeyi n'ajjako mami we omukadde then the father then najjajjeko Richard the young brother of mine then najja mbu anzijjeko ne bamukuba omugere ne agamba abayekera tebazaala ne bavuga ne bagenda not with only me with other kids on the truck ne bagenda. So in the process ndowooza baali beeronderamu abaana ono wange like that. So that is what the story she was telling us. So ne bagamba tulina abaana bangi neffe tuzeeko n'omwana omu. So do you have any proof nti ono mwana wo because tetumanyi. Nasooka ntunuulira nagamba okay if she can allow. I was putting on covered shoes. Nagamba if she can allow let her remove her shoe. Mbu nakebera ebigere nagamba on the left leg nagamba she's the one Lydia, go and say hello to your mom. I went.
Kwaliko kye kyamulaga mbu?
Fred, I don't know. I don't know that Yagamba. I'm the one. So go and greet your mom. I said, I went.
What would you do when she said you're the one?
I didn't feel anything.
Why?
Because
you were looking for your family.
Yeah, because the first visit, nali anxious, no, I'm going to get my parents. So this time I get, and there's nothing, I'm feeling like, oh, I'm excited now. I wasn't excited.
But you hugged her.
I hugged her, cried, and so they said, okay, Katulidi ogenda kubeerako wano tonight, mubeereko with your people, feka tugende tusule e Luweero. Tujja kukimenkya tunoonye your dad. I'm like, okay. So in the process, mukiro ekyo omukadde when I speak Luganda, they were laughing at me. Maybe, when I speak English, they can't understand. So I told my uncle. Yeah, ndomanyi. So nengamba my uncle, nemugamba uncle. Because for him, I'm not going to speak Luganda because if I'm talking and they're laughing, I don't like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speak English, you translate. So that's what my uncle did. But I asked my uncle, but uncle, are you really my parents? My uncle was like, yes, you are the one. We are the ones. Okay, but then my mom was like, it was a hard moment to decide. I was quoting everything she was saying.
To decide on what?
That, okay, she was like, I might say this on omwana wange, ate si wange. And then I might say, si wange, atenga wange. So I said, I am question mark, okay. Anyway, the following day, the other guys came back. Yeah.
Okay. To come out, please. Don't go, it's a long story.
He saw something that day.
Alowooza nti bw'ajja n'ayogerako wano waliwo omuntu ayinza okuba nga amanyi ku bakadde be oba nga n'abakadde bennyini gye bali balaba ne bamukubira kasimu ne bamugamba mwana tu jangu tukulereko. So maama yeebuuza oba yeggwe oba si yeggwe. So bali bakomyewo the following day. Mugenda kuddayo embaale.
No, tugenda kunoonya muzeeyi. Omusajja.
Kati omukyala tamanyi na bbaawe gy'ali.
Yali amanja abeera naye nga tebabeera wamu because mu process y'olutalo my mom lost some kids like baafa mu lutalo. Then
kano ka brother ke baali bakwekere nako baakatwala
ako nga weekali nga alina wani. So muzeeyi ndowooza yali yeekyawa ye nga ali bibye nono nga yaddayo ewaabwe. Yeah, so the following day they bakomawo. Now my father was staying in Ngoma. Yeah. So nga jabeereeyo mu nte naye nga mukadde amanyiyo. So ne tugenda e Ngoma that day. Nga bw'omanyi abalala bali eyo mu nda eyo. Getting there was really a problem because there are no roads. Naye bwe twatuuka ewaka ne bagamba muzeeyi abaddewoko leero tagenze kulunda Ali. So agenze a bit late, but I'm sure he's a bit around. Tali wala nnyo. So my uncle n'adduka amunoonye because they directed him. Naye nga ye ali eri awulira emmotoka naye ng'alowooza emmotoka ya bano abazze okunona amata. So my uncle n'amugwako n'ajja nga boogera mpola yeta papa n'atutuukako ne bamunnyonnyola because we're a bit inside nga bagala twanguwe tuveeyo olw'obudde. So ne bamubuuza muzeeyi olutalo lwagenda lutya, what happened, n'abanyonyolamu awo n'ayogera engeri omwana we gye baamutwalamu. Yeah, and n'atulaga bamutemaatema and all that. Yeah, but this time omwami ono
Daddy yalinze dawari.
Wa dawari muzeeyi omusirikale ye baali bamugambye addeyo Embaale. The following day tebajja naye because they were like, according to the story, omuzeeyi asobola kuba a bit harsh or tusaako something, you know. Yeah, ne bagamba yaddeyo n'agamba naye tenteze mwaŋŋambi.
Akyali ku bibye.
Ne bamugamba tofaayo tugenze mu nte tugenda kukuleetera tugenda kufuna emmotoka tukuteereko, but for now let's just go back to Mbale. Gamba mama wa Lydia, bamama bangi, I don't know munantegeera. Okay, kati ngamba mama omuzungu ddayo mugambe Lydia yafunye abantu be. Mama mwami mbu n'atuukire wa mama n'agamba Jack obasse, why didn't you come back with them? Nagamba no, they told me to
wait from this.
Yeah, nagamba okay, you're not going anywhere. Beera wano paka lwe banadda. So ffe ne tugenda muzeeyi ne bamubuuza naye muzeeyi kaakati ffe tuzeeko era n'omwana ono muwala wo ye yagamba ewange. Just like that.
Ye teyakebera kigere.
Teyakebera yagamba gambi wange. Lydia, do you want to stay here? And I said no, I'll stay the other side because
ewa mami
for now. No, ngandaba okuvaayo bavaayo batyo.
Was he welcoming? Did he seem like he was happy to see you again?
He's a quiet person. But ajjukira biri bye byamukola, like he was beaten seriously. He lost his kids. So he was a bit low. Yeah. So ne bagamba ne tukomawo nze ne bandekeera with my mom. Ne malawo like 2 days ne ngenda with my cousin Embaale okulaga those people nti kituufu twafunye abazadde.
So bano olwavaawo nga bakulese wa mami ne baddayo Embaale
to report. Yeah, so ne mama of course we organized again ne tujja ne after my cousin I went back ne tujja with my mom and dad okulaba
n'omujamani.
No, najja ne
bano baava e Luweero ne bagenda Embaale
abankuza. Yeah, ne beesanyukira biki ne biggwa. So I had to start a new life again
in
Luweero because my mom was like, Lydia, obadde oyagala abantu you go. Just like that. I was like, okay.
Had you started feeling at home?
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, because well, I wanted to know my people, but I didn't say I want to go away from the other life because the other one has a good life. Yeah. Yeah. So, but now I know kutandika okusoma. My mom was like, kamutwale wa sister we, embeera yawana tajja gisobola. Kamutwale wa sister. My sister was married in Mubende mu casualty barracks. Yeah, so nantwala eyo ewa my sister.
Yo wali waddeko?
Yeah, for them they're okay. She took me to school, senior 5. But my holidays, yeah.
Walabayoko omuntu gwofaanana some bit of resemblance ku bonna be.
Abantu benjogerako, most of them we look alike. Yeah, like my sister when we move, they say, you look alike. So, nensoma senior 5, but I went back to see my mom. And she was like, you know what? I think you need to learn your language.
Luganda?
No. Lunyarwanda. And how to learn it? You're going to go to to Rwanda because we have people there. My uncles are there and my grandmother is there. So ne bantwala e Kigali nsobole okuyiga olulimi because if I'm here tunaaba twogerera Luganda. So my uncle the other side antwala in an international school. Yeah, because bo basomesa Luzungu amalala gasomesa French. Netandika senior 6 ne malako naye nga uncle antwala naye student at Butale. Nemala senior 6 ne bansalirako points. Now university was not there.
Kebaina university side.
Anti kati sifunye points ezintuusa like nalina okwesomesa but now my uncle naye nga ajoining the army the other side I owe eyeri tinga te yabadde ansomesa nga biri a bit tricky. Nemunoonya we baali bakampi nze ne mugamba kangendeke mba let me go back home ndabeko mama my mom in Bale. Yeah, because this time omuzungu yali yaddayo German nga mama yaliyo.
Waine subi nti ajja kusomesa university.
I just wanted to go and see her. Like I'd taken like 2 years. Mama simutegaaliwo by then. Yeah, so nga kangende mulabeko nentuukayo ngate ne papa naye azze. So I had a chance to see all of them. So papa was like, okay, maybe okomewe Uganda tukutwale ku university yeno tukusomesa. But papa was sickly era naddayo German. Era nebikwama nebigaana ebyokweyongerayo. So nkolawo shortcut ya marriage awo.
So tsukoleke eyali alinda dawari yabivaako
ye bambi ndowooza bwe twakomawo bamuwawo transport because nze nasigala eno neaba my parents. So ye nakola ki ye naddayo ndowooza bamuwa bambi transport up to now talabangako dawari. Yeah, so
nogenda mu bufumbo college.
Yeah, ante wabika
wafumbirwa Mbale wafumbirwa Luwero oba Kigali?
No, I'm married. I was married. I'm still married in Bugiri. My husband twasoka kwera nze nga nkyasoma Mubende. Yeah, so when I done of course mbwaninze because nange mbeera eganye nengamba wange
amuwe chance.
Let me shortcut here. I have nothing to do because my parents, they can't take me to the university. So natandika with marriage. Nezala my firstborn 2000. He's 21 now. Yeah, at university. Yeah. So in the process, of course, I visit my parents. Of course, my husband nasasula dowry to my parents, these ones. But I told them very well that I have a mother, the other side, in Bali, barely able to attend because she was sick. So nengamba, but whatever bimusaba, part of it is for my mom in Bali, yankuza. Era bwe kunteze baawaayo ne tufunako ze tufunye nembuuza mama, would you want like namo nagamba sente nagamba yuseo nze sijja bisobola ebyente. Yeah, so life went on like that, but in me I have never accepted my mom on she's called Joyce. I've never accepted Joyce. I don't call her mom, I call her Joy. But I explained I can't have so many moms, like mom. I'll call you Joy. She said it's fine, call me anything.
Owembali?
Owelwero.
Gonga goita Joy ate nga yagaye mama we.
Anti kati saakula naye, ate oli amuyita Aunt Florence. Oli my mom. So now she said no, it's fine. She was understanding. Now, now yet afaayo bw'omuyita Joy, at the end of the day you're her daughter.
So Olunyarwanda wali oluyize?
Nayigamu uko nduwulira naye I can't talk like bulungi. So last year mama mukadde n'alwala Joyce najja alwala nendowooza COVID but all along nga bwe twogera omugamba you know what Joy, I don't feel you. I'm sorry to say this but I don't feel an attachment.
Omutima gwagaana
from day one negugana nemugamba
ate waddali nagwo gwagaana
wakati ye
nga atabeerawo nnyo
nga ngamba abalala nga it's fine kati my own mom simu feeling I can miss my mom in Bale but I'll not miss my mom Anzala. But that I'm told it was understandable because Sakula naye. So what happened? But I kept telling her one day Joy ngenda kukolako DNA ngenda kujjako omuzayi one day but I remembered that it was expensive tebyalinawo nti nga katya. So when she got sick I'm like I'm late ngamba oba COVID. Anyway
olonga mwavaayo mubende mubeerawo
kakati njogera wano bya last year tuli wano I live in Sonde yeah so netumujja Nakaseke gye badda yeah so nemujjayo tumutreatinga nendowooza oba she's asthmatic like me because she was saying she's not breathing well and that's asthma yeah? So my doctor was like we have tried naye she claims watambulako katono are feeling very tired so she was like the doctor was like you know what mugende mukebeza omutima so it took some time tumutwala but in the process of her staying there I was hating her. Yeah, she's a jolly woman. She wants to talk to me as her daughter. I'm like, I don't want. In me, I'm like, I don't want her stories. Tell her Joy, nkoye.
Wali ojjayo waaki?
Anti kati simanyi ekintu kinyingira like kiri ekigamba this is not your mother all the time kinga this is not your mother. Honestly, mama, I'm like, you know what? Kanebuulirire ngende mu DNA. So when ali mutwala okumukebera ekifuba biki ebyo that's when I branching wali ku public service opposite nemutwala. I went and talked to them nengamba I want to do DNA but private with my mom nenga saagala ategeere. They're like okay but it's not allowed. Said I told them a story. Then they said okay fine. So they took
how old was she?
Omukadde 72 I think. So she went back naddayo of course nafuna results ezize ngayo omulwadde ez'omutima nga bangamba alina some water on the lungs and all that. So netufuna treatment. It was coming now to Christmas time. Netumuzaayo.
N'olinda results the DNA.
Nenzifuna on 3rd this year, January. Nebankubira come and pick your results. So I went. The lady was so concerned and of course she first cancelled me. Nangamba, why did you do this again? Nenziramu the same story.
Omutima gwagaana.
Nengamba I wanted to prove my heart wrong because me I knew these are my people. Yeah. So unfortunately she tells me, Lydia, it's unfortunate. She's not your mom. I'm like, it's a lie. But this is not your mom.
Temukwataganye.
Okay. So the first person, of course I had to first calm down, then the first person to call was my mom, Mama Bali. Mama, do you know what has happened? Je mwantwala si waffe. Yeah, mwantwala nayenga this people ono mami wange si mama wange. DNA nagamba but wait, how? I don't know, but that's what the DNA is saying. Nagamba, okay, do this. Can you call them? Call your uncle or somebody and ask, when were you born? And when did you get lost?
Did you think about also bringing your dad for DNA?
There were not DNAs that time. I think they were very expensive. In 97, and then Farida. So what happened? Auntie Nalimbi called her private. Sagala tegere. Then I calm my heart down and okay, my heart was telling me wrong that these are really my parents. So nemba kubira my uncle yowe Rwanda. Nangamba Lydia Simanyi bulungi naye. Okay, you nampe number ya another uncle. Nemukubya na 73 72. Ngamba but nenga nero achinetolo. My mom is there, Joy herself. Let me call her. But I didn't want her to kutegera. So being into Mukade, I'm like, she might collapse or something. So I said no.
Ulongo results.
January 1. Nenkubira my uncle oli gwe twasanga eriweero mukulu waabwe
oli wedduuka mu park
mu park nemukubira nemuga uncle, when was I born? Gamba nenengamba okay, it's fine. Nenkubira Joy mwenyini bonna bali mu 73. Nenkubira Joy mwenyini nemuga Joy waliwo bye baagala mu orphanage home. Because my file was empty, so they want to fill it in, but I was lying. So now, Nembuza, when was I born? I was born in 73, October 29th. I'm like, okay, when did I get lost? Oh, you got lost in 84. And then
4 years.
Then to her, 73 to 84. Nemgamba, those are 10 to 11 years, right? Nagamba, yes. Nagamba, hey, okay. I didn't want to tell her it's wrong.
So utandise okukola mathematics
nagamba, okay, kale kamba gambe. But then nempita my mama wembale aje Kampala, yeah, Esonde. So nemgamba, mama, just do me a favor. Actually, she was also sick. Let's go. Tusange my uncle tumugambe abulire sister wenti omwana gwali naye gwabadde naye for 24 years si mwana we. So I went to and talk to my uncle one park ne tumulaga ku bifaananyi mama naganze omwana wange gwe nafuna ono gwe manyi nze namufuna bali abamufuna bangamba yalinga 4 ngayingira mu 5 years awo nze okumuleeta ngali 5 agenda mu 6 agenda kutandika kusa. That's when I got her. But now for your case, if you're saying that owamwe yali 10-11 years omwana wa 10-11 years aba ategeera. But now this one really anyway, anyway, uncle, I did a DNA and it came out that you people are not my people. Your sister is not my mom. So my uncle was like, okay, why we've come here is Otuyambo Gendo Gambe, your sister, about it, because my uncle was a bit scared to tell the sister.
Sister yali mami we yali akwembrace nze nga akwagade n'okwagala.
Yeah, nga njagala ng'omwana, I think. Nero akubanze sikirinaamu, so I don't give her that like
you don't reciprocate the love.
Because I'm not going to, I can't forge it, I can't force it. So what happened, nengamba mama omanyi nga mama ngamba ayagala kuddayo nenga tojja kuddayo nga tetunagenda nakaseke. Let's go, we compare notes and we tell them if uncle has failed to do so. So we went. They were ready for us because they knew we were coming. Nenga balinako ka hit. So my ka interview katono nga mama abuuza dyala Joy omwana we naddamu ebyo 73 84 nagamba wange nange ali 8 years 5 6 years nze nganze naye oli yamwireeta agamba yalinga 4-5. So she's not the one. My mom was bitter now. I've never seen her bitter. She's like, it's a lie. It's my daughter. I refuse. So in the refusing, she's like, we are going to do another DNA. I said, it's fine. Yeah, Mama Joy, ngagamba, tulina okukola ki kuddamu. Negamba, okay, naye manya it is a bit expensive. The only thing I can give is blood. So the rest you can handle. Nagenda nanoonya sente ze bambi sure, so netuddamu DNA endala ey'okubiri. This time so nalaba baludde nengamba maybe my sente, but it was torturing me because now I knew I'm alone, like I'm now completely alone. Nekinyiganyigamu awo.
So sente mama nebazikufuna?
Nebafuna sente. Nebagamba by the way nenkubayo okwegenda walinga ku public. Negamba, what if utwagala kuddamu DNA? Is it?
Alhamdulillah, sorry.
Nebagamba, yeah, you can come. Nebatugamba amount. Negamba, okay. Nembagamba, in case sente ezawalala, because I kept checking where bakola DNA endala. Got a bit expensive. Bagamba 600 per person. Now this time we're supposed to be 3. Me, my mom and my dad. So my uncle kumbe naye alikola research wetuba tugenda nze nga simanyi. So me I ntuuka when akolere okusooka I wait. My uncle tells me no tugende ku MBN. Yeah, or Sanga. We went, we did the test again for the second time.
Olwo daddy naye bamugambe
baze naye
tunoonya kuzuula mazima.
Yeah. So netukola.
Teyatekawo any resistance daddy? Yagamba mumukole bye mwagala
yatulabula bindoza alaba drama oba batabitegeeza simanyi. He never said a word. We did the DNA, waited again for 2 weeks again.
Okay, katugende tumulemu.
Okay.
Tukolewo tubulire nga weewaawo tunaatera okutuuka ku nkomerero ey'emboozi eya Lydia ng'anoonya bakadde be abatuufu. So to imagining the result turned out negative again.
Yeah, but
Babayita ne babatuuza mwenna, all parties involved.
Exactly.
Were you by yourself or mama yaliwo from bad?
I was by myself, but my mom and dad came with my uncle and my brother as witnesses, yeah. But for me, I was alone. Yeah, so taking 2 weeks, but bali basabye when we were coming to pick results, abakadde basigaleyo. Just in case, I don't know, but that's what my brother was like asking. Yeah, results. So bali nebagamba if both parties mwabaliwo ba witnesses, you can as well mulina kubeerawo. So never to a result. They came because they can't give me a loan.
No,
Tebaja, but my brother came and my uncle came. So, of course, never to Gambeda. Bonna tewali kukwatagana naye. Of course, it hit me again because I'm student. Maybe waliwo bakola a mistake. Yeah, so hitting again, but uncle tried to counsel me a bit. But I had to accept it at the end of the day. That was
Mama Joy, how did she go through that?
My uncle yaddayo namugamba ye kennyini. For me, I wanted time. I've never gone back to see her. I think we talked once.
Wanyiga.
In me, Nanyigam Nagamba, maybe. Why is it that me, I had that feeling that Temuli, okay, attachment, Temuli. Maybe for her, she had the full Gayovalo. I don't know. I have a feeling. Yet I know what she so Nemunyigira Muko. but I know with time it will heal. Yeah, maybe. Some she called me.
How was the conversation?
Well, it was.
Did you gather courage to pick up the call?
She used another phone, another number.
Before
at first, I blocked her. I blocked her, but I would talk with my uncles. My uncle in Kigali was standing with me so much, but he has been standing with me all the time. But this time was too much concern. Because they knew now, me, I am alone. The sister, yeah, at least I know. I know family, I know Baganda, I know me, I don't have. But still, my brothers and sisters, I have a lot of cousins, which they stood with me. Yeah. So.
It wasn't you overreacted? Kusaidia mama, blocking her, wasn't it extreme?
I blocked everybody at first. Why I block, I don't want to say, but it's how I get and to me, when I block you, I come down. Then after I unblocked them. But for my uncle in Kigali, even my uncle, I unblocked them. Even Joy.
Conversation yalieta.
Oh.
Mwana wange, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about.
So many years ago.
Yeah. So it was. I'm like, Joy, I'm healing. Yeah, you can come back. Jango Tulabeko. I'm like, really now? No, I'm not coming. For now, I'm not coming. I'm trying to put myself together to see how do I start again? Because I've lived with these people for 25 years. That's a lot. 24 years. Knowing nti bantu bange. Although, well, no. He's quiet, he's just quiet. Maybe ngangenze balaba, but not now.
Nyanga, before this whole DNA thing unveiled, mwali muwuliziganya ne daddy. Yete mwakwatagana nnyo nti you have conversations ez'omwana ne taata.
Anti when abafuna ate sababeeramu, like I'm living because my dad was yali abeera yekka and my mom, so again ne baddawamu because of me, right?
They reunited.
Yeah.
Nebaddamu ne beefumbirwa.
So as we talk now,
bali bagenda kwekyawanga results zigambye otherwise.
Nate bagenda kuddamu because now bakaddiye. That time ekyo kyekyaliwo nga they're separate, so I never lived with them.
See how God used you to bring a family back together.
Yeah. So I've been visiting them. Badde mwana wawaka, as in I visit them. I take my children there once in a while. I visit.
Katabana tebakubuuza what happened to Jaja. We want to go see Jaja.
No, I talk to my elder son one-on-one because he's an adult. These two, they are because I was spacing linear because it's not bagamba. Don't know how to
say. How old?
The second born is 14. The third born is 8. The first is 21. So I talked to the first one. Yeah. Of course, at first it's like, no, mommy, that can't happen. Mommy, no. I'm like, it has happened. Okay, we are going for the second one. Maybe there's another chance. So it came out that way, and he's like, mommy, it's okay. We are around.
You know what? Kanzikirize embeera gye ndi mukasa ninawo abaana bange n'omwami wange nina ne mama
Mbale. I still have even this family Webali, but I didn't come from heaven and fell down. I need my people. That's somewhere there. Yeah, it keeps hurting me again. Like, where are they? Okay, did all of them die?
Didn't they have other family members?
Didn't they have like others They're there, they're somewhere there, out there, they're there.
So have you started on the search again?
That's when I thought about the MwasuzeMutya. I was like, one, how do I start searching? Because I don't know the village, I don't know my name. First of all, I don't know my name. I don't know the village. Where am I going to start to search from? I don't know. So nebinkaluubirizamuko oli omwami simanyi gyali right now. Omusirikale akyali mulamu. Ne kakati if he has confused us 2 times, do you think he'll tell me the last time?
Mwenyini ayinza kuba tamanyi.
Tamanyi osanga tamanyi. Ate simunyiigira nti yanzijayo. Whatever has happened to me, it's for a reason, it's God's will. Yeah, and whatever has happened now, it is still God's will. And I have a feeling, I'm sure people are watching out there, and I know maybe one of them will come out one day.
It becomes really tricky because ngoli akulabye professor naye omwana ono ngaafaananye gundi.
Nenga nfaanana bangi.
Naate ayinza okulaba naga omwana nafaananye gundi ate nga tumanyi nti gundi yabulwako omwana we so many years ago. Nakola ka link ako oba oli awo ne batandikirawo. Naye omuntu atalina linnya tolina lya lyali liwayina when
the Kalijura
tolina lya kika nti bajja kumanya kino ekika. Omwana nayinza okuba mwava kubanga wayogedde ekika waliyo ne face zino bwe tuziraba. Ne batandikirawo
nothing. So that's why I was like, okay, let me try this. Because this is the only chance of all okola right now.
So tomanyi nakumanya oba oli Munyarwanda
oba ndi Munyankole oba ndi siri Mugisu, maybe Muganda, maybe Mucholi. I don't know who am I. And that question is so heavy for me. Who am I? Yeah. But I know with time I'll heal. I'll have to accept. If nobody comes out.
I can imagine naturally for national ID. You don't even know the right age. No,
I don't know. But according to my mom, I think Gamba was born in 80 because she assumed omwami yamugamba 84 ate agana yansanga bit 4-5 sekitegeeza nze nateeka 19 I was born 1980, so I'm like 42 years.
So birthday togimanyi?
Naye badde ngoberera eya Joy nga nateekawo
29th October.
Yasooka kuŋŋamba 26th. With my son is also 26th October, so I would put. Yeah, so we've been making our birthdays together. That's not a big deal, I think. The big issue is who am I? And when I start that one hits me. But gezaako kyewala.
Doesn't it baawo kino yabitwala atya byonna? Especially ebyafuukira ebyakyokera.
My husband is a quiet person. Ndoza ye byamusobera. Because namugamba, you know what? Because when I was doing it, I didn't even consult anyone. Because I used to tell my cousins, which I'm going to do Lydia Tokola now for what? I'm like, but my heart. So when I went to do, I didn't tell anybody. So I told him, you know what, I've done this and the results are this. I wish he had told me. I would not allow you.
Did he know about your story from Bale to Luweero?
Yeah. Because he was saying, I have so many parents, like too many, but uncles this side here, no uncle side there. You have to explain why. Yeah.
Yagamba teyandi kukkiriza kola DNA to confuse yourself.
Yeah. But he said, Kasitoli n'abaana. Yeah, so.
But you're confused, Mugondi, Erinya, Kasiri, lyo lye baakuwa bano ab'eRuweero bye baalikuwa.
Well, Mama Joyce lost a child. She lost a kid called Kalijirwa. Yeah, she did not pick up me like. Naye ndoza yali alowooza I'm the one. Kwe kumpeera erinnya nti omwana we baali bamuyita Kalijirwa. So all along me I've been using Nambozo Lydia. So when I went to Rwanda I had to put on my senior 6 whatever Kalijirwa. So on my passport or Ndangamuntu I have 3 names. Nambozo Lydia Kalijirwa.
Balabanga
tebikwatagana.
Tebakubuuza bingi.
Ate kati bakubuuza, but I mean you need to obera more explanation all the time, and somebody's interested. The story is so long. Yeah, but
bagamba ono tumuwone tetubitegedde.
Bani bamami
abakola ku bya national ID passport which
I know. They just no. Because now nagenda tribe nateekako Munyarwanda n'erinnya Nambozo. They were confused. I think they didn't never take out the test because I already had a passport which had that name, Kalijirwa Lydia Nambozo. So people read and they look at you because when you're crossing the other side, they look at you. No, really.
But you look like them, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just bebuuza lya Nambozo walijja.
Nambozo, really. But never bireka because wabeerawo abalala abakolako, they just let you go. Yeah.
Okay, so what is next?
Next. Okay, I've been longing for this, thinking maybe, you never know, maybe
somebody will show up one
maybe day. Yeah. But after this, I'll have to come down. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait, but as I come down.
There's also a possibility when you give out your number, and they become so many that you get confused. The next move you make, or call a DNA. Anyone who comes up should be able to do a DNA.
They should be able to do a DNA. Ajenga manyi tugenda kwekebeza omukisa this time temuli bya stories. Yeah.
To call a DNA, and we will not take out that limit into to call a DNA at your cost.
Of course.
Their cost, not you.
Yeah, their cost. At their cost. I'm sure abana bangi baabula era nakati bacha abamu baafa abamu sanga nabo gye bali. I'm sure waliwo alinga nze gye bali eyo. Yeah.
So kame oli baby gwe bakutwala naye ye toddanga muwoliza after that.
She didn't get a chance to go to school. She got married a bit early, but then when we were going the first time nga tugenda mama yabuuza oyo omuwala yamubuuza wava. Before she knew, and she had just given birth, she's like, no, nze sijja genda, my home. And sure we went. Netutuuka
bamugamba naye ajja eluwera noonyewa.
Tujje naye naganze manyiyo. My mother is called ABCD and my father. Anti tewali communication edda. But what we did, bwe twagenda, mama had the information. So bavugavuzi, I don't know to where. The first time when ambient twagende the probation officer, the first time we got the parents of that girl. Can you imagine? We couldn't even ask. Maybe we twali mukatundu kekamu. It's now I'm remembering, like, really.
But it's not too late. You remember that?
I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's alive.
Even Mama can't trace her in Bali.
I don't know. As I talk now, Mama is sick. She can't move. Maybe when she gets well. Yeah. No, your mommy jolly.
I'm sure probation officer knows that home.
The probation officer passed on. Is not anymore. So
I say Uncle Uomu Park. When you went to her home.
No. Remember the first time twetwala feka nga never uncle sibamanyi. Wetwali tuvangamu like babuza. The first time we didn't go in with anybody. We went with the probation officer. Nafa abembali. So my uncle was tebabamanyi.
So will you get to a point Nagamba, okay, this is my destiny. I've forgotten about looking for my family.
It's about time. Yeah, because so what do you do if they're nowhere? I'll accept it. what my heart has longed for, like maybe if I try this, maybe. So I'm waiting as I heal. But I'm still in touch with every family. The Bali people, we are still together. Even my people, apart from my mom, like now, no. But the rest, we are still together. Yeah, I didn't tell. But I'm coming here, so I think maybe didn't want to. To show that I'm no longer part of their family, but in me, we are still family. Although I'm not. I think they understand that.
You can't just sweep away the 25 years.
No,
you can't.
Because in them I have friends, the cousins who are friends who are, I mean, how do I?
I told the sister Mubende, Mubaraks, Jawakulira for some few years. You were at HSC.
Yeah, 1 year. She's there.
You bonded, mutually in touch?
Yeah, we're in touch.
Because that's where you got your husband from.
Yeah. We're in touch, although she's Musumba, very busy all the time. Asumba.
Okay.
But once in a while she gives me a call. Yeah.
Okay. So your biggest worry is, where will I be buried, or just knowing your oba bafa oba jabali nengo manyinti kuchalo na misindwa whatever nze jenava.
Right, that's the hardest thing, you know. Okubera ngo manyi you don't toina jo man, you don't know where you come from. The hardest thing. Although some people think it is, you know, it's okay, because many people are telling me, you know what,
after all you grew,
wakula, you have a husband, Simanyi ina abana. Jesus Christ, they're not that selfish. What about me? Me, where? Okay, that abatalina kyakugamba that time, yeah? Kasita okuzya eyangumya nengola byagumya tebijja, but webuulirira nogamba it's okay, I'll be fine. Yeah, because now what? Although anybody who is in my situation, it's a hard time. It's like losing a beloved person, yeah? Omuntu nagamba gumatu, we are standing with you. You don't know the pain that person is going through, but because oina mugumya, you have to say that, yeah. But with time, ogenda omwerabira omuntu oyo. But for me, it's a huge thing, as in, it's so huge. Like, I've lost everybody, really. But I thank God I have kids. Yeah.
Wow. So you know, move communal go to Achazan, it was the same story. Are tracing back. The dad was a soldier. Yeah, back in Okchalo, and after some Catholic and Tebadam. At least about Okchalo, by the memories. So, yeah, Bariba Muita Gundi.
I tell you, I'm a child, right?
Bali bazeko buzekuchalo sikubera kunenga abasirikale banajja somewhere about operation wachi sijukira bulungi naye n'azaala and he disappeared. So he was there n'agenda ko offices z'amagye n'agenda ko wa not yet, so he came here. I don't know Simanyi oba he later succeeded nenga naye yali tateredde.
Yeah, taterera. As in,
let's start tukole ekika ekyaffe.
Yeah, but when you're really alone,
tomanyi oba weddira nnyonyo oba nkima oba ki.
I don't know.
Jogenda jogeka toligo wakika oli wakika kya baawo rather.
I think so.
Tewakyusa linnya to adopt your husband?
Not yet. You adopt it, I think, Akawungeezi church, right?
Oh, you haven't?
Haven't. So I'm still Lydia, Kalijua, Nambozo. Yeah. So that's my story.
Oyo omutima gukakanye. Tegunaba. Ngose ekiko tegunaba kukakana.
gujja kukakana. Yeah, because tewali kyakola. But I believe.
Do you have a strong bond with God?
Yeah, because I know, I keep telling myself whatever has happened for a reason. And in this whole scenario, I don't blame anybody. Because buli stage naita mukama bwatu bwe yali yategeka nti ojja kuyita wano nabwoti nabwati. And at the same time, at this age, when nja okutegeera nti the people I've been living with are not my parents. Because Elian Bali had accepted, I knew I was adopted,
The first time you sent me a message, had it just happened? Information to you seemed a little shocked, a little bitter. I didn't engage you much.
You didn't? Yeah. And I kept asking myself, but why? I just got it.
You sounded confused. I didn't say in confusion state. I'd rather let them calm down.
Yeah, I just got into things. So I was like, okay, maybe radio can work, maybe TV, maybe, I don't know. You know, you sit and say, what next? Gatoman chidako. Yeah, if it was a picture, okay. Ngenda nguma, but once in a while, chikuba muko, nadalanga ebintu
and then for example, with family, husband, for example, ngononya, who do I talk to?
And you know what? Ngabichali fresh, you think of suicide.
No.
Yeah? I say now what?
January?
In March. Yeah, you say?
Or March is when you did the second year.
Yeah, so when I got the results. But Otula Nogamba, after apart from my children, who'll be Nebwena Fakat, who'll be Analuma.
And kati awasasira baana nogamba tebalina jjajja kati ne mama aveewo, what next for them?
Yeah, so I'm saying we need a lot of counseling. We need somebody to talk to, you know. But when you're there alone, and it's always that.
So where you state tewaina muntu ali awo, you had Mama Mbali.
I had my mom, but she had gone back to Mali. I'll be on phone. I have my cousin. She's got Anne. There's JB. Bali next. Bali Kumpi when Kolera. So they've been there. They've been talking to me when I'm too much. I call Anne. And I acting anga senga wange kwanjula kwange. She's always there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you comfortable? We give out the number, so somebody could be there to get in touch with you.
I have no problem with that. My MTN line is 0772 55 38 32. Yeah, that's MTN. Airtel is 0759.
Remember confusing.
That's okay.
And jana kulimitinga kubanja abakuba.
Airtel is so free.
All right. The number is 772 55 38 and 32. Your number ya Lydia 772 55 38 and 32. Njiddamu ogusembayo musanvu 2 5 5 3 8 3 Erimanyago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In case you're there, goina gwomanyi yabulwa omwana mu 1984 yali mwana muwala around 4-5 years. You can find a way to link up with her. May God bless you. Tutandika butansi week nencha kwetuli. Bye bye. See you then.